The Visha system works by capturing visual irregularities in the skin, both on the surface and in the deeper layers, by taking a 3D topography of the skin and analyzing the collected data. It measures everything from wrinkles and sun damage to hyperpigmentation and pore size using cross-polarized and UV lighting. The Visha Skin Analysis device allows us to take high-definition pictures of the skin. We're able to really dive deep into the skin to analyze the wrinkles, reds and brown spots, UV spots, textures, and even clogged pores. Visha allows the providers at Borealis to recommend skincare products and treatment plans that you can benefit from.
of 3, a Botox cosmetic treatment of 3 areas, 64 units, at least 3 times a year. If your specialist thinks it's right for you, you could get the look you're looking for. Only Botox Cosmetic is FDA approved to treat 3 areas together to temporarily improve the look of moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet lines, and forehead lines in adults.
Hello, I'm Shay. I'm 37 and I work in real estate.
And I'm Justin. I'm 35 and I work for a graphic design agency.
We've been married for nearly 3 years now, but we met way back through social media, actually.
She doesn't normally tell people that part, but it's true. I saw her in a photo, followed her for a bit, well, a lot.
And now we just celebrated our 5-year anniversary.
5 years of being together, that is.
Yes, we actually like to celebrate every tiny anniversary. First date, first dinner, first vacation.
We have like 17 anniversaries.
I see myself as a professional woman who has a healthy respect for her appearance.
And I see myself as a man who puts in the work on things he cares about.
Justin, who was so thoughtful and caring, planned a birthday for me recently. I started to think of how I would look the day of and what I might want. I decided I would like us to do something together and see our specialist to discuss lines in the upper face we had been noticing.
We've already heard about the look of 3 with Botox Cosmetic.
We've seen it on social media, which seemed like a sign.
We'd even followed the real-life treatment journeys, all the personal stories of people who've been treated.
We have been noticing our frown lines, crow's feet lines, and forehead lines for a while now. We had been wondering whether and when to do something about them.
I think we just need a little inspiration, so to see other people like us, go ahead and get theirs treated.
So we're about to have our very first assessment to see if now's the right time for us.
Their specialist let them know there are risks associated with this product. Its effects can spread from hours to weeks after the injections, which can cause serious symptoms.
It's been a few weeks since our treatment and we're so happy we chose Botox Cosmetic.
Yeah, it's totally confirmed for us this was a good decision to finally see a specialist about our lines.
We've really noticed the improvement in how they look, and yet we still look like ourselves.
That's right, it's still us, just with fewer lines.
I feel like this was long overdue and I can't wait to go back for our next assessment.
We will definitely be going back.
Look of 3, a Botox cosmetic treatment of 3 areas, 64 units, at least 3 times a year. If your specialist thinks it's right for you, you could get the look you're looking for. Only Botox Cosmetic is FDA approved to treat 3 areas together to temporarily improve the look of moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet lines, and forehead lines in adults.
Hello, I'm Griffin, I'm 36, and I'm a personal trainer.
Hi, I'm Brittany, and I'm 37. I work in marketing, and I'm into all sorts of sports.
And we live almost next door to each other.
Just a few doors apart.
And spending more time at home these last couple of years have actually brought us together.
Yeah, we're at each other's house all the time.
We do cookouts, we have family get-togethers, we make s'mores, we just generally, we hang out.
Yeah, a lot of talking.
We talk a lot.
You know, I see myself as fun-loving, active, and upbeat.
Yeah, and I see myself as someone who cares about all aspects of their health and wellness.
Most of my friends, girls and guys, are getting Botox Cosmetic. In fact, I'm probably the last one to do it, so it's definitely been on my mind.
Yeah, same here. I'm actually the last of my friends to get it as well.
And as my friends schedule their appointments to discuss their forehead lines or frown lines with their specialist, I definitely notice my own lines getting deeper.
Yeah, and for me and my work, I try to set an example for my clients. I want to take time out for myself. I'm outdoors a lot, I'm often squinting in the sun, and I can see that, for example, that makes my crow's feet lines more noticeable.
I've gotten to the point where, why do I keep putting this off? Just get on with it, Brittany.
Listen, I hear you. I feel like now's the time to find out about Botox Cosmetic.
I mean, it's certainly an established brand.
Yeah, I was telling my sister that I was considering treatment for my frown lines, my crow's feet lines, and my forehead lines. She encouraged me to schedule the time with my specialist to assess whether treatment with Botox Cosmetic may be appropriate.
Yeah, we've talked to our specialist and asked lots of questions, and now we're going to be assessed for the look of 3.
Their specialist let them know there are risks associated with this product. Its effects can spread from hours to weeks after the injections, which can cause serious symptoms.
We finally got our treatment, and I don't know what had taken us so long to go and get assessed.
I know. I'm so happy with my results. I don't know why we didn't look into Botox Cosmetic sooner.
I really feel like it was just the right time for me.
Me too, me too. Now I get why so many of my friends have been telling me to find a specialist. I can really see that my lines, they look better.
I noticed results in my frown lines in 1 to 2 days, with full results in 30 days. I looked like myself, but with fewer lines.
Same. This is definitely the brand for us.
We'll be going back for a second assessment for sure.
I cannot wait.
3, a Botox cosmetic treatment of 3 areas, 64 units, at least 3 times a year. If your specialist thinks it's right for you, you could get the look you're looking for. Only Botox Cosmetic is FDA approved to treat 3 areas together to temporarily improve the look of moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet lines, and forehead lines in adults.
Hi, I'm Max, I'm 24, and I'm a real estate agent.
I'm Winston, hi, I'm also 24 and I work as a stage manager in film and TV.
We pretty much grew up together, middle school, high school, even the same college.
We come from a small town.
My stepmom is an aesthetic specialist, so I grew up knowing about Botox Cosmetic and how it could temporarily improve the appearance of your lines in the upper face.
My mom gets Botox Cosmetic from his stepmom. I said it was a small town, so I had also heard about it growing up.
Yeah, for me, I'd always planned on getting it.
Same. Even though I'm a man, I believe it's important to think about these things. And this feels like the right time about talking to my specialist about my frown lines, crow's feet lines, and forehead lines. They're certainly getting deeper.
Totally. I'm outdoors a lot for work, so I'm exposed to the elements. Plus, 18 years of playing soccer with the sun beating down on me, it's taking its toll. I see myself as a good guy who wants to live his best life.
I see myself as a down-to-earth dude who wants to do a little something for himself. My mom says whenever you and your specialist discuss treatments of lines in the upper face, make sure you talk about Botox Cosmetic. It's the brand you trust.
For sure. My stepmom recommends and trusts Botox Cosmetic.
It's the only product of its kind that's FDA approved to treat moderate to severe lines in 3 areas: frown lines, crow's feet lines, and forehead lines.
And, as my stepmom has explained to me, the muscles in these areas work together, so it makes sense to treat them all. If my specialist determined that it was appropriate after an assessment, I would want to receive treatment in those 3 areas.
We're really excited to be going for our first assessment.
Let's get this started.
Their specialist let them know there are risks associated with this product. Its effects can spread from hours to weeks after the injections, which can cause serious symptoms.
So, we've had our first Botox Cosmetic appointment, which went really well.
Yeah, we had a full face assessment and talked to our specialist about our aesthetic goals.
We both were considered suitable for treatment in all 3 areas, so we went ahead then and there.
Our specialist had the injection procedure down pat.
It took like 10 to 15 minutes and it felt like a pinch.
We're so happy with our results.
I began to notice my frown line results in a day or 2.
Yes, and it took around 30 days to see full results.
Same here. I can't wait to go back for our next assessment.
Look of 3, a Botox cosmetic treatment of 3 areas, 64 units, at least 3 times a year. If your specialist thinks it's right for you, you could get the look you're looking for. Only Botox Cosmetic is FDA approved to treat 3 areas together to temporarily improve the look of moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet lines, and forehead lines in adults.
Hello, I'm Brooke, I'm 45 and I'm a production designer.
I'm Anastasia and I'm 39. Right now my job is to be at home looking after our toddler.
He's 3 now, so he's into absolutely everything, yeah. Right? So we had our son nearly 4 years ago, having got married a year before that.
And before that, we'd been friends for about 10 years, probably more.
I see myself as a working mom who does it all, and then some.
And I see myself as a loving wife who keeps the big picture in mind. I actually got Botox Cosmetic a few years ago in the lead up to our wedding. I was really happy with the results. But with the baby, I haven't gotten around to going back since then.
We've both been so busy.
We really have. And as the time has gone on, I've really noticed deeper lines. Don't get me wrong, I still like the way I look. I would just prefer to look like myself with less noticeable frown lines, crow's feet lines, and forehead lines.
For me, it's been working more from home. I'm on video calls all day. It makes me really notice my lines. I'm looking at myself more than ever.
We heard about the look of 3 from our friends, and we liked the idea of being assessed for treatment at least 3 times a year.
It sounds like a great way to stay on top of your appointments.
I mean, for me, it's the only way to get the results consistent with the ones I've seen before.
And to be treated in 3 areas?
Yes. We learned that Botox Cosmetic is the only product of its kind that's FDA approved to treat moderate to severe lines in 3 areas: frown lines, crow's feet lines, and forehead lines.
I don't think many people know that.
We didn't.
Now, our first assessment is coming up and we can't wait to get started.
Their specialists let them know there are risks associated with this product. Its effects can spread from hours to weeks after the injections, which can cause serious symptoms.
Here we are after our first Botox cosmetic treatment, and as you can see, we're still Brooke Anastasia, just with fewer lines.
That's one of the things that was so important to me.
Same here. And the treatment itself took around 10 to 15 minutes, and it felt like a pinch.
I did a lot of research before we went down this path, and Botox Cosmetic is the name that came up again and again for subtle results, for predictable results, for being the most studied product of its kind, for being the first of its kind. I mean, it's been FDA approved for more than 20 years.
It's definitely the brand we trust.
Yes, and we'll be back for another assessment when it comes up on the calendar.
Hi everybody, it's Kana. Today I'm going to get my lips done for the first time with Juvederm, and I'm so excited. And I've noticed that my lips down here are a little bit less full than I would like them to be.
What's up guys, it's Nadia. I'm here and I'm about to get my lips treated with Juvederm. I've always thought that my top lip is a little thin and disappears, so for that reason, I've always overdrawn with lip liner.
It's been 3 days since my treatment and I'm so happy with the way that they turned out. The first day that I got them done, my lips were pretty swollen, but that was kind of to be expected.
I'm about to head out, but I just wanted to show you guys the progress. I'm a little swollen, but my specialist told me that that was to be expected and the swelling should go down in about 2 weeks. Okay, one more thing guys. I came outside just so you could see it a little better, but I do have a little bruising right here. I don't know if you could see it. but my specialist said that could happen, and I'm not worried about it.
The swelling has gone down almost completely, and I'm loving the fullness of them, how natural they look, and it's kind of everything that I was wanting going into this procedure in the first place.
The swelling has gone down, and I am so excited about these results. I'm going to let my specialist decide whether I'm going to get a little more in, or if we're just going to leave it as is.
So I'm finally shooting my final results to my lips. It's been a month and I'm absolutely in love with the way they look. I still look like me, but with fuller lips. My goal going into this was just to have like a nice subtle fullness, and that's exactly what I got. And honestly, I really wish I did this sooner because I love them so much.
I'm about to have my after picture taken. I just wanted to say this has been an amazing experience. Not everyone is born with full lips, so it's okay to take control and own it.
Life is full of lines, deadlines, dotted lines, endless lines, and eventually unwanted fine lines and wrinkles. But it doesn't have to be. Discover TempSure Envy by Cynosure and enjoy tighter, smoother, younger-looking skin. In just a few gentle treatments, get the results you want. It's easy, safe, and completely non-invasive. Our patented technology targets and regenerates collagen without harming surface skin. And with no recovery time needed, no one will notice your treatment. Just the beautiful results. TempSure Envy also improves the appearance of cellulite with the use of its unique massage tool. It's safe for all skin types and all levels of sun exposure, so it fits perfectly into your beauty maintenance routine all year. TempSure Envy by Cynosure. Beautiful skin, beautifully simple. Schedule your treatment today or learn more at beautifullysimple.com.
The TempSure Envy treatment is a gentle way to revive skin's natural beauty and reduce the appearance of facial wrinkles and fine lines. Treatment begins as a gel is applied to the skin. Radiofrequency energy is delivered, and the device massages the skin in small circular motions. Tissue resistance to RF energy at the dermal-subdermal junction causes an increase in temperature. This temperature is modulated by the SculpSure system to safely maintain the skin at appropriate levels. As the skin temperature increases during the procedure, collagen is stimulated and mild edema occurs. Once the procedure is complete, the skin temperature drops back to normal. Facial wrinkles may seem less visible for 2 to 3 days after treatment. At 7 to 10 days post-treatment, the rebuilding process begins in the dermis. Fibroblasts accumulate to synthesize new collagen and elastin. Tissue growth factors are released. At 25 to 30 days post-treatment, new collagen and elastin synthesis decreases fine lines and wrinkles. SculpSure Envy, RF technology. For more information about SculpSure Envy, visit cynossure.com.
Only PicoSure's 755-532 wavelength combination is able to clear all tattoo ink colors. PicoSure delivers ultra-short bursts of energy in trillionths of a second, resulting in a photomechanical impact known as pressure wave. Unlike other laser treatments, the PicoSure pressure wave effectively shatters all tattoo ink into tiny particles that are more rapidly absorbed and eliminated by the body. After a series of short treatments, PicoSure visibly clears tattoo ink without harming the surrounding skin. PicoSure can effectively lighten and clear unwanted pigmentation by delivering ultra-short bursts of energy to the skin, resulting in a photomechanical impact called pressure wave. After a few quick treatments, PicoSure visibly clears unwanted epidermal and dermal pigment without affecting the surrounding tissue.
Over time, most people develop some skin condition associated with aging, an active lifestyle, or simply too much time in the sun. Age spots, freckles, redness, and flushing are all natural outcomes that many people would like to reverse in order to restore a younger, fresher look.
I'm 48 years old, and I had been one of those of my generation who poured baby oil on myself and laid in the sun for hours and hours. So I had quite a bit of sun damage, age spots, wrinkling.
I don't know if you could see this very much, but it's the sides and the front of my neck that were covered, literally covered with dark brown spots, all kind of almost blending into my skin. It looked old and crepey and really very unflattering.
For people like Janet and Anne, BBL, short for broadband light, is an innovative approach to the treatment of skin conditions associated with aging and sun damage. The BBL system from Sciton allows your physician to precisely treat age and sunspots, small facial veins, acne, flushing, blushing, rosacea, and several other types of skin blemishes. Using appropriate wavelengths and adapters, your physician can tailor your treatment to match your skin's condition and desired results. And since wavelengths and adapters can be changed on the fly, your physician can actually treat more than one condition in a single treatment session.
I had actually my whole face done, and I have done my neck and chest. Huge amount of sun damage on my chest. And it really evened it out and made it a lot more smooth.
Much more skin clarity. A total smoothing of my skin. I was amazed. And he would be working hard and he'd say, well, this is going to smooth your skin too. And I think, yeah, right. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. It really did.
The light energy delivered by the BBL system gently heats the upper layers of your skin. The heat absorbed stimulates your skin cells to generate new collagen. In addition, the photothermal energy targets and eliminates many of the fine vessels that cause redness and the unwanted melanin responsible for pigmented lesions. Together, these help restore your skin's natural beauty, blending its natural colors and making it smoother, vibrant, and younger looking. The BBL procedure is gentle, non-invasive, safe, and reasonably comfortable.
I don't find it painful. It's a little bit like having a rubber band snapped on you, but no, it's not painful. It might be a slight bit of discomfort, and more that it's kind of a surprising thing when the flash of light than it is painful or uncomfortable.
BBL is a minimal downtime procedure. In most cases, you'll be able to apply makeup, return to work, and resume most normal activities right away.
It's not something that it makes it so unsightly that you can't go out. I go out in public the next day.
The BBL system can be used on any area of the body. The most common areas are those most exposed to the damaging effects of sunlight, such as the face, neck, back of the hands, chest, and shoulders. Generally, 2 to 5 treatments at 3 to 4 week intervals will produce the desired results. Your healthcare provider will help you determine the right number of treatments and the optimal interval between treatments.
The reaction is that, gosh, your skin looks good. What are you doing? Or what product are you using? What have you had done? And it's one of these things, it's a non-invasive way to help your skin look the best it can. So there's no scarring, there's no real downtime. There's no reason that you shouldn't do it if you want your skin to look as good as it can.
In addition to skin conditions associated with aging and sun damage, your healthcare provider's BBL system can also help reduce unwanted hair. It's fast, it's easy, and it's virtually pain-free. BBL, a light like no other. A single system for the widest range of skin conditions. Fast, effective, with little or no discomfort and no downtime. Giving your healthcare provider the power to provide you with a smoother, more vibrant, and more youthful appearance. That's BBL from Sciton.
The BBL treatment is a great anti-aging solution.
It's wonderful to have people remark that I do not look my age. BBL has changed my life completely. I don't know what I would do without it.
Introducing SculpSure, a breakthrough in non-invasive body contouring which uses hyperthermic laser technology to safely and effectively disrupt fat cells below the skin surface for natural-looking results. 4 applicators can be customized into a variety of configurations to meet patients' needs, and multiple treatments can be performed on a patient in a single day. The 1060 nanometer wavelength has a high affinity for adipose tissue. This energy is delivered through a proprietary modulation method to elevate subdermal temperature between 42 and 47 degrees Celsius. Continuous contact cooling keeps the skin safe throughout the treatments. The elevation of temperature damages the structural integrity of adipose cell membranes in each 25-minute treatment. Over time, the disrupted fat cells are eliminated by the body's lymphatic system. Results can be seen in as little as 6 weeks. With optimal results in 12 weeks. A series of treatments is recommended for optimal results. SculpSure, innovative light-based technology to destroy stubborn fat. To learn more, visit SculpSure.com.
Welcome. The following video will provide you with an overview of what to expect during your SculpSure treatment. Prior to treatment, you and your treatment provider will discuss your areas of concern and will develop a treat to complete plan to help you achieve your desired results. Your provider will assess and mark the areas for treatment. The appropriate frames will be selected for each area treated. The first frame will be secured to the treatment area with a belt. Applicators will be placed in each frame. Once all applicators are in place, your 25-minute treatment will begin. During treatment, you will feel periods of cooling and deep heating sensations. In fact, the cooling is on throughout your entire treatment. After the first treatment is complete, the process will be repeated for the remaining treatment areas. After all areas have been treated, you are free to return to your daily activities. The following video will provide you with an overview of what to expect during your SculpSure treatment to address the chin area. Prior to treatment, you and your treatment provider will discuss the area of concern and will develop a treat-to-complete plan to help you achieve your desired results. Your provider will then evaluate the skin in the treatment area and mark the area for treatment. Facial hair should be shaved prior to treatment. You will be provided eyewear for the treatment, as well as a disposable cap for your hair. Your provider will place the headgear and adjust it accordingly. Once the applicator is in place, your 25-minute treatment will begin. During treatment, you will feel periods of warmth and peaks of deep heat. After treatment is complete, you are free to return to your daily activities.
I've always had problems with my love handles and my lower abs. I was never quite able to get rid of that excess body fat around that area.
My abdomen area after having children. No matter what I was doing, I couldn't get it to look the way I wanted it to look.
I had a son who's just turned 4, and I'm older now, and I started getting the belly fat that wasn't going away with doing exercise.
No matter how much I changed the diet and how much I worked on my body, the problem areas remain there.
I couldn't take time off work or anything and didn't have time to really recover, so it was really important that this was something that you could keep moving on with your life.
I came right from work, came in, had the treatment done, the 25-minute treatment on the 4 different areas, and literally when I walked out the door, I drove right back to work and picked up where I left off.
I like the idea that, it's not invasive.
I want something that I can come do it and go home and go back to work without any issues. no downtime.
The process didn't require any anesthesia, no pain medication. It was easy.
It was great. I mean, I think the first time I actually went, I didn't go back to work. I actually went to the gym.
I've personally have had and seen really, really good results.
My first month, I noticed my flanks were going lower and lower. These used to be a size 36. Now I'm 34.
My stomach is flatter. It's more smooth.
I feel better. Like your clothes fit better. They're not touching you the wrong way. They're, hanging a little looser.
After the procedure, I definitely feel more confident that there's less of me there.
My brother definitely noticed. I didn't tell him what I was doing, but my brother, he's like, are you trimming up or something like that? Are you doing anything extra? I said, no, I'm just, doing my normal thing at the gym and things like that.
I'm proud. I'll lift my shirt up and show everybody my belly.
I'm very happy with making the choice to have the SculpSure done.
It's a good feeling too. I mean, finally getting the results that I've been looking for forever.
And if you're a guy who cares for himself, then you want to do it. I mean, there's nothing to do. This is not just for women. We do it because for once, we have the technology available. And I think that we should take advantage of that.
I would rate my success of the procedure a 10. It was very positive. I'm very impressed with the results, and they have exceeded my expectations, definitely.
So what do you do if you are working out consistently, eating great, but still not seeing the results that you had hoped for? Dr. Wattenberg, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So what is the most successful treatment for the abdominal area?
So if you're eating right and you maintain a good exercise regimen and you're still struggling with abdominal fat, I find that recommending one of the body contouring machines like SculpSure is an excellent way to improve the abdominal area. The ideal candidate for SculpSure is a person who is at their ideal body weight, who has a good exercise and diet regimen, a person who's still struggling with abdominal fat and areas around the flank. SculpSure is not a weight loss mechanism. It is a modality to improve or tweak a small area of fat that is unresponsive to diet and exercise.
This sounds too good to be true. Tell us how it works.
SculpSure is a body contouring machine. It heats up the fat, which causes destruction of those fat cells. There are periods of cooling alternating with periods of heat.
Is there downtime associated with this?
The beauty of this is there's absolutely no downtime associated with SculpSure. Patients get dressed immediately after the procedure. People go back to work, they go back to exercise. You can go to the gym that afternoon.
That sounds fantastic. When can you expect to see results?
After approximately 6 to 12 weeks, a patient can expect to see up to 24% reduction in fat, and the results are permanent because once you destroy fat cells, they're gone forever.
We all know that eliminating body fat is not easy, but through proper exercise and diet, along with the permanent results of SculpSure, a flat tummy is achievable for all of us. Thank you to our trusted experts. Thank you for watching. This is Sarah Eggenberger with New Beauty. heard some of you want to know what a SculpSure treatment is. Short answer, a SculpSure treatment is an FDA-cleared, non-surgical body contouring procedure that helps give you a slimmer appearance. A SculpSure treatment can be done on the abdomen, love handles, inner and outer thighs, back, and under the chin.
I decided to get a SculpSure treatment because I exercise and eat right. But after I turned 50, there was a stubborn fat I just could not lose.
Throughout the SculpSure treatment, there were these cycles of heating and cooling. I felt crampy during the heating cycle, but the blast of cool that followed kept me comfortable.
Plucking, waxing, shaving. The harsh truth of smooth, hairless skin, it can cost too much time and too much hassle. In fact, the average person spends 2 months of her life shaving, 6 months of his life shaving. But SinoSure laser hair removal gives you touchable, smooth skin in just a few easy treatments. Our patented technology destroys targeted hair follicles without harming surrounding skin. As your provider guides the laser over your skin, the laser emits gentle pulses of energy that pass through your skin and into hair follicles, permanently destroying follicles at their source. And with every treatment, you'll see a gradual decrease in thickness and quantity of hair. The end results? Effective, clean hair reduction wherever you want it. Your face, legs, back, bikini area, or underarms. Treatments are quick, convenient, cost-effective, and require no downtime. Imagine more time every day for more of what you love. It's time to take back your free time and start enjoying effortless, smooth skin. Laser hair removal from SinoSure. Schedule your treatment today.
Uncover touchable skin with laser hair removal. Bare your skin again and look your best with permanent hair reduction on all areas of your body. Energy is used to target and destroy the hair follicles responsible for hair growth without causing damage to the surrounding skin. Depending on the size of the area, treatment times range from 5 to 30 minutes with no downtime and low discomfort. Get the touchable skin you've always wanted. Find out if laser hair removal is right for you.
What is microneedling with MD Pen? Microneedling, also referred to as collagen induction therapy, creates a pattern of microchannels in the skin. Under the skin, the microchannels initiate the body's natural healing process, causing an increased production of collagen and elastin. On the surface, the channels allow for the absorption of serums, hyaluronic acid or PRP, if used during treatment. The result is smoother, fresher, and more uniform skin. The art of healing the body by applying needles dates back centuries with acupuncture. Today, this art is perfected in motorized microneedling with MD Pen. MD Pen microneedling treatments transform common skin problems, including acne scars, fine lines, photoaging, stretch marks, and poor texture, leaving skin smoother and firmer. Now, many skin imperfections that might have been treated with more aggressive lasers or IPL can be addressed with a series of safe MD Pen skin needling treatments. MD Pen treatments are non-ablative, do not cause trauma to the skin, and are a safe, effective